You're watching Adorama TV.
Hey everybody, welcome to Adorama TV. I'm Mark Wallace. Well, today on our product review, we're going to be talking about a Manfrotto tripod. It's made up of a 501 HDV head, and the legs are Manfrotto 546B legs. Now, this comes as a kit with the head and the legs for about $475. It's a great deal. Now, this head actually supports up to 13 pounds, which means that you can put a rig like this one with our Nikon D3S and a Zacuto kit on there with some weights, or you can put a normal video camera, something that's going to be really beefy. You can put monitors and lights and all kinds of stuff. It's going to support quite a bit of weight. Well, let me talk to you about this head, and we'll talk a little bit about all the different features that it has. At its basic, it's a fluid head, meaning it's made for video, so you can have really nice fluid movements. The nice thing is this arm right here can either be mounted to the right or left-hand side. You can even buy an extra one so you have more like a normal newsman setup where you have two grips right there. This can be adjusted up or down, left or right. It's really nice. Now there are some tensioning knobs here, so if you want to make sure that you get the tension just right for nice even movements, on the right side of this there's a tension knob, so you can add or subtract tension to make sure it's dialed in exactly where you want that to be. And then for the panning motion, there's a tensioning knob right underneath here, so you can dial that in again so you can make sure that it's not too loose so your pans are jerky, but not too tight where they're jerky as well. So we've got it dialed in. Once you have your tripod set up, sometimes you want to have it set and not move at all. So there is a locking mechanism right here just for the panning, and so that's going to lock it in, and you can still tilt up and down, or you can let that go, and on the side here you have a locking mechanism to lock in the tilt, and then you can still pan, or you can lock both of them obviously, and it'll be locked in just nice and fine. Now this has a quick release plate, and so on this side you just adjust this dial, and this is going to allow you to take this off. Now the nice thing is this has a safety on it, so you can't actually take your camera off accidentally. So if you accidentally hit that, it's not going to come off unless you push this little button right here, and that's going to allow you to get this thing all the way off of there. I'm going to leave it on right now because I don't want to lift this camera up. I'm going to lock this down. So it's a nice safety feature there. The other thing this head has is a balance feature. And what that means is sometimes you want, as you're making videos, to move your camera just slightly, and you might need to take your hands away and have that hold its position, and that's really nice. You can stick it somewhere and it'll just stick right there. Sometimes you don't want that, and so you can push this little balance system and it will turn that off, and you can see now it just falls. And so, it just falls. If I turn that back on, it clicks in. Now when I get this back to its position, it's going to hold its position just like that. So that's what the balance system is. It's really nice if you're making some movements and then you just want to take a break to scratch your face a little bit and then come back. It's a really, really nice system. The other thing this has is this tripod, the legs actually have a bowl, and that means that this whole head mounts inside that bowl, and so underneath here there's this stem that you can loosen, and then you can move this whole head inside that bowl, and there is actually a bubble level, and that means if you want to make sure that you're exactly level for those pans and tilts, you can lock that down and you're all fine. So if you're shooting on an incline or something where the legs aren't exactly level, you can make sure that the head is level inside that bowl. It's really, really nice. So this whole thing actually right now we have it sitting on top a Manfrotto 127 portable video dolly, and that's for to allow you to move things around. So I'm going to unlock these legs here. And what that allowed me to do is you'll see that now this video tripod is on this dolly, and I can move the dolly around, and that allows me to do some more advanced camera moves. It's pretty cool. You'll also notice that on the bottom of our tripod here we have these leg spreaders, and what that does is it makes sure that the legs are locked into place, so no matter where we put them, they're going to be exactly secure, and so we can put this sort of off kilter, or we can have it exactly symmetrical and then lock those legs, and they're going to really, really be secure. Now this thing it will rise up to 2 risers, so you can really get it way up in the air. We only have the first section lowered, but this will go up about another 2 feet. So you can really get some high downward looking angles with this tripod. So again, this is a Manfrotto tripod. It's a 501 HDV head on the 546B legs. It's a kit. It comes for about 475 bucks. And if you want the wheel dolly here, that's the Manfrotto 127 portable video dolly, and that's 150 bucks. So there you have it. It's a great head and leg kit. And again, it supports up to about 13 pounds. Well, that's all we have time for this week. Thank you so much for joining me. Remember, if you have some gear that you'd like me to review, you can send your suggestions to AskMark@Adorama.com. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you again next week.
This episode is brought to you by Adorama TV. Visit the Adorama Learning Center where you'll find photography tips and techniques, links to the gear used in this episode, and related videos. For all the latest photography, video, and computer gear, visit Adorama.com. And the next time you're in New York City, visit our store located on 18th Street between 5th and 6th Avenue.